Hi friends, welcome to the channel. So now that we are getting a little bit more serious, we wanted to do an introduction for ourselves and for each of the birds. So because she's actually being a really pretty, really sweet, gentle girl right now, we're gonna start with Maize. So Maize, we actually adopted, I wanna say maybe 4 or 5 months ago. The store that we got her from said that she is about 2 or 3. We will be talking at the store at the end of this video, talking all about them, so please stay tuned. Anywho, Maize is a very sweet little girl. She's an Indian ringneck parrot, and clearly female. She doesn't have the ring you can see on there. She is actually fully mature. She technically could have babies, but we're not quite ready yet, and neither is her partner. We'll talk a little bit more about that in other videos. Maize, while she does love to stay on the go, is actually a very, very, very sweet bird. Now, she is more bonded to Chris than she is to me, but she doesn't hate me. She's not really snuggly, but she will sit on your shoulder and hang out and talk to you. She can say tons of things. Mostly she will laugh, she will meow, she says hi, she says hello, she says you're a pretty bird. And she also learned to say, what are you doing? Which she learned from Dharma, who's our little green boy here. She's starting to get a little bit antsy with me though, so I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to Dharma. This sweet little boy is Dharma. Dharma, step. Come here. Come here. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Dharma is a baby, so he's still learning all of his tricks and all of his words. He is a little over 1 year old. We actually know his hatch date. It's April 4th of 19. He just turned 1. If we get in a little closer to Mr. Dharma here, you can see that he is starting to grow his little ring. Like I said, he's still very young, so it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to move him so we can see him a little better, guys. 1 second. Okay, so now he's just chilling on Daddy's shoulder, so now I can get a little closer. You can kind of see that his ring is coming in. For the males, it can take up to 3, sometimes even 4 years, but usually they'll start showing it around 1 year for the rings. And as I said earlier, Maize does not have a ring because Maize is a female. Now, one thing I forgot to say about this little chicken here, she's actually the Latino mutation, okay? Most of the time out when you find them in the wild, they are green. And then all of the other colors are going to be something that the breeder decided to do. But anyways, my 1-year-old little boy here, he's being camera shy. Now, he prefers me, but he still loves Chris, okay? He won't bite at Chris, he won't nip at Chris, anything along those lines. And actually, Maize, like I said, absolutely prefers Chris. Sometimes she'll get a little bit nippy with me. She very rarely bites me, and it's usually only because she is scared, so it's kind of half my fault, half her fault. And we are working on getting her to not bite. So these two, they do live in the same cage. They're still getting used to one another. They get along pretty well, and they're both very sweet. As you can see, they're just both chilling on Chris here. So this is Dad Chicken. This is Chris. Anyways, guys, Chris isn't quite sure what to say, so I guess we'll just do some fast facts. As I said, this is Chris. Now, Chris is 37. I'll talk a little bit about more myself. He and I already had one bird together, Fraggle. It's a little bit of a sad story. It's something that we'll tell you guys in the future. So for both of us, Dharma is our second and Maize is our third. I'm going to speak a little bit more about Maize here, actually, while we're talking about Chris and his bond with her. So when we went into the pet store, again, I'll talk about them in a few moments, to get this little green boy some food, we found her. Now, we weren't thinking about getting another bird quite so soon, but she more so found us. So we were talking to a couple of the people in the pet store who said, you know, she's going to require a little bit more training. You know, she's a little nippy. Not that she bit, it's that she was a little nippy, a little hand shy. So we are working on that. But the instant she found Chris, she absolutely fell in love. And she was really nice to me in the beginning as well. Again, definitely bonded to him, but that's when she started talking, and we decided that she was going to become a part of our flock. So I'm going to have Chris take over here so I can speak a little bit, and then we will also share some more about the bird store. So like I said, my name is Erin, and again, this is Dharma. Like I said, he's a little bit more bonded to me, a little bit about me, and then I'm going to talk a lot about him in the bird store. So I am 34. Like I said, Dharma is my second bird. Maize is my third bird, who we love very much. He's a good boy. And like I said, I have a very, very strong bond with my little chicken here. Now, one thing that we'll get a little bit more into, but I want to bring up right away, we don't have children. I physically can't. It's a long story for a different time. So for all intents and purposes, these are our children who we love very, very much. I'm going to mention real quick, but I will make a whole video about it, about my shirt. This is Children's Tumor Foundation. I'm also very active with NF Michigan, NF Camp Michigan, and NF West Michigan. NF is a nerve disorder. The short version is it causes tumors to grow throughout your body. So you'll get headaches, you'll get spinal pains, you'll get other issues. It's a chronic illness. I have it, and so do several of my friends. Again, I'll make a whole new video. I brought it up real quick though, because May is NF Awareness Month, and also this little chicken right here is very, very good with helping me alleviate my chronic pain, and we are actually looking into getting him certified as a service animal. Good boy. Whenever I start to get spasms or pain, this one, even though he's not trained, he actually can pick up on my signals, and he will come to me, not leave my side, start screaming and let me know. There had been a few instances where I have been down, unable to talk, and he squawked his pants off until Chris came and got me. So he's a very, very good boy for that reason. I will answer any other questions that you guys want to leave in the comments. If you want to ask us simple questions about ourselves, that's fine. But once again, this is mainly going to be about the birds. So do ask away about the bird questions. And then, as promised, I wanted to mention Discount Pet Supplies. They are in Livonia, Michigan. I'll go ahead and I'll put a little picture in here somewhere so you guys can get a hold of them. But definitely a wonderful place to check out. They only work with the top breeders in the area, people who they know take very, very good care of their animals, and they take very, very good care of their animals too. They get in tons of new birds all the time, okay? You can go and you can get adult birds that they are rehoming, kind of rescuing, so to speak. And then you also can get these guys, even as babies. You can get them anywhere from hand-fed, anything along those lines. One thing that I'm doing right now, guys, I'm keeping him off my shoulder because he is obsessed with my piercings, and he will pull them out. So that's one rule in our household: no birds on my shoulder. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, Discount Pet and Supplies, definitely check them out. They take wonderful care of their birds. It's one of the best stores that I found in the tri-state area. Absolutely love them. The owner is very personable. All the employees are incredibly personable. They're there for you. You can call them anytime when they're open, and they will answer any questions about your birds. They'll show you how to hand feed. They also do lodge your birds overnight, or even, you know, for long-term care. You can take them there for the Little Birdie Hotel. They bathe the birds. They will also do beauty services, including wing clipping. That's something we can get into later because I know that's a huge debate. And they also do the toenail trims. They will do beak care, and then also intense baths for you, and they'll teach you how to do everything on your own. They will not let you leave the store with a bird unless they're confident that you are going to be the best home for that bird and do nothing but love and care for your bird. So guys, definitely check them out. This guy's being such a little goofball. So for now, we're going to go ahead and end our introduction video. I hope you guys had fun learning about these guys. Bye!